Good evening students, welcome to Basic Electrical Lectures. So we are doing lectures on Module 3 Transformer topic and it is class number 12 part 1 lectures. So in this lecture I am going to start problems on efficiency. So in this lecture only one problem is covered because I explained how to use calculator to solve the efficiency type of problems. At the end of the video you can see the calculations in black calculator and blue calculator, that is 991 MS, 991 ES. Okay, so shall we start? So why I taken this question means some student asked me, sir, is there any questions combining problem on MF equation and efficiency equation? Yes, of course that question they can ask, and VTU asked that pattern of question in June-July 2017 for 15 scheme syllabus. Okay, but the same topic is also in 18 scheme syllabus, so they can ask this type of questions. In this year they asked this question for 5 marks, but for 18 scheme students they can ask this question for 8 marks, because 18 scheme students will have one question with a maximum marks of total marks of 20, but 15 scheme students one question is awarded for 16 marks. So therefore for the same question they given less marks. Okay, so we can start. This problem is very important. We can predict this type of questions in university exams. They try to cover more topics in one question. That is, in problems they can ask like this. We can start. See, a 100 kVA, pause the video and then copy down the question. A 100 kVA single phase transformer has a primary winding of 300 turns. How many, what is the primary winding turns? N1. How many turns? We have 300 turns. And secondary winding has 750 turns. 750 turns. And the given cross-sectional area of the core is 64 centimeter square. See, convert this area into meter square. Why? I will tell later. And if the primary voltage is connected at 440 volts, so V1 and E1 both are same. Okay, practically they are not equal, but since you are first year students, so you can consider V1 is equal to E1. But in higher topics, in third semester, they are going to study the transformer in detail. There, V1 and E1 will be different. Okay. So, because that concept is not in your syllabus, they are practically different. But now you can take V1 is equal to E1. So, 440 volts. What is the frequency of the supply? 50 Hertz. Okay, got it? For all types of problems on transformer, V1, E1, V2, E2. Fix that in mind. That is more than sufficient. Then they asked, with this data, they asked what is maximum flux density in the core and EMF induced in secondary of the transformer. So they asked these two parameters. What is maximum flux density and what is secondary induced EMF? E2 they asked. E2 and V2 both are same. We can find BM now. What do you mean by flux density? The number of flux passing through each unit area is called flux density. So pi m divided by AC, area of the core. What is the unit of flux density? Weber per meter square or Tesla. Weber per meter square or Tesla. Therefore, they given area of the core in centimeter square. You convert that into meter square. So how to convert? See, 1 centimeter square can be written as 10 power minus 4 meter square. So therefore, what I can write? 64 centimeter square can be written as 64 into 10 power minus 4 meter square. Just to replace cm square by this factor. Okay. Now substitute here. But I need pi ohm also. If I know pi m, I can calculate Bm, maximum flux density. How to calculate pi m? So we have m of equation formula for primary and secondary. I am going to take primary. Why I am not taken secondary? Because they asked secondary voltage in the question. So we can take primary voltage. E1 is equal to 4.44 F pi m N1. So what is E1? E1, V1, both are same. V1 is 440 or E1 is 440 into, is equal to 4.44. What is frequency? 50 into pi m into what is the number of primary turns? 300. See, by solving this, we get flux value 6.606 into 10 power minus 3 Weber. Otherwise, 6.06 milliweber. Okay. So we got maximum flux this much. Now substitute maximum flux here and area of the core here. Unit is Weber per meter square. So by substituting that, we get what is pi m? 6.606 into 10 power minus 3 divided by what is area of the core? Area of the core, this one, 64 into 10 power minus 4. So do it in calculator, you will get 1.032 Weber per meter square or Tesla. Understood, guys? So this is the solution for first question. And what they asked next question? EMF induced in secondary of the transformer. So induced EMF we can calculate by using this formula, 4.44 F pi m N2. Now substitute pi m value in that equation, you will get E2. We can do that. 4.44 into what is frequency? 50. And what is the maximum flux? 6.606 into 10 power minus 3 into what are the number of secondary turns? Number of secondary turns. What are the number of secondary turns? 750. By solving this, you will get 1100 volt. Approximately you will get 1100 volt. This is one method. Another way is you can use turns ratio. E2 by E1 is equal to N2 by N1. What is E2? E2 only we need to calculate. Divided by what is N1? What is E1? E1 is 440. E1 is 440 is equal to N2, secondary turns 750 and primary turns 300. By solving this also we get E2 is equal to 1100 volt. Approximately we get 1100 volts. So students can do either this or this method. Okay, got it? So pause the video and then copy it out. Next we can move to second part. Now. Shall I erase? Pause the video and then copy it on, guys. See, next is they asked the efficiency part. Okay, this is first part is M of equation. We done so many problems in previous lectures. So same logic, in the same pattern we done that also. This problem also. Okay, let's start with second part. What is power factor? Power factor is nothing but cos pi. What is cos pi? 0.8. Lagging or leading, need not to worry. Power factor is cos pi. Cos pi value given 0.8. And the given copper losses. Full load copper loss. Full load copper loss is 400 watts. And the given iron loss is 200 watts. What they asked? Determine. Okay. Calculate the efficiency. See whether they asked efficiency or maximum efficiency. Both are different. Maximum efficiency you should take different equation. Efficiency means you should take different equation. What do you mean by efficiency? Efficiency formula. I have written 3 equations. Equation 1 is in terms of V2 I2. Equation 2 in terms of volt ampere rating. Equation 3 is in terms of volt ampere rating can be determined efficiency at any load, any power factor. So that equation I am going to write. N into VA rating into cos pi, N into VA rating into cos pi divided by N into VA rating, N into VA rating into cos pi plus iron loss, okay, plus iron loss plus N square PCU full load multiply by 100, then it becomes percentage efficiency. See, N means loading factor, actual load by full load. So, but they given what? Full load. Okay, N is nothing but actual load divided by full load. See, full load means 1, but in question actual load itself given full load. Therefore, actual load will become 1. 1 by 1 is what? 1. Whenever they given full load efficiency, you take N is equal to 1. Okay. Then cos pi. So cos pi value you should take 0.8 in this place, and they ask for volt ampere rating. What is rating given in the transformer? 10 kVA. Okay, 10 kVA. But this is called VA rating. What is VA rating? 10K. How to write 10K? 10 into 10 power 3. K can be written as 10 power 3. Now substitute that data here. That's it. And use the calculator, find the efficiency. What is N value? 1. What is volt ampere rating? 10 kVA. 10 into 10 power 3 into what is cos pi? 0.8 divided by 1 into 10 into 10 power 3 into power factor cos pi. What is iron loss given in the problem? 200 watts plus open bracket N square full load. N is how much? Full load? No, 1 square. 1 square into full load copper loss is 400. Now multiply by 100. So if you multiply by 100, you will get efficiency. So you will get efficiency answer 93 point. So we can solve in calculator 93.023%. You will get 93.023%. This is full load efficiency at 0.8 power factor. Okay guys, so this completes the problem. So pause the video and then copy down the solution. How to type this equation, that I explained in calculator. So along with this problem, continuation will be how to solve this equation in calculator. That video you can watch it. I solved it by 2 calculators. So watch it with patience. Okay. So guys, we can learn how to solve the efficiency equation by this calculator, that is FX991 EMS. Switch on this button. See, we have here 2 parts, numerator and denominator. So whole numerator and denominator should be covered with brackets. So open bracket, again open bracket one more. Now type the numerator part. What is N value? N into VA rating cos pi. N is 1 into VA rating is 10 kVA, 10 exponential 3 into 0.8 close bracket. This is numerator part divided by open bracket denominator part. N is 1 into 10 kVA, 10 exponential 3 into 0.8. Okay, plus you should type iron loss. What is iron losses? 200 watts. So plus, now one more term is there, N square PCU full load. For that you put one more bracket. N is 1 square. So 1 square into 400. So close the bracket and close bracket, put one more bracket, multiply by 100. Directly you do it and press equals. You get 93.023%. Okay, got it? Understood guys? See, I done open 2 brackets. Just apply the formula. N into kVA rating into cos pi all divided by
N into kVA rating into cos pi plus iron loss 200 plus full load copper loss 400 watts. Overall multiplied by 100, you will get 93.02%. You should operate the calculator effectively. Put the brackets correctly, you will get accurate answer. Now same problem, how we can do it in FX 991 ES plus. So switch on, press this button, numerator and denominator box. Okay, in numerator enter the values. N is 1, 1 into 10 kVA, no? 10 into 10 power x is there. You type this button and enter the power. So then it becomes 10 power 3 into power factor is 0.8. So using arrow keys, these are all arrow keys, up, down, right, left. Okay, come down and enter the same thing. 1 into 10 exponential 3 into power factor is 0.8 plus iron loss is 200 watts plus copper loss, you put one bracket, then type the copper loss, 1 square into 400. Close the bracket. Then using arrow keys, you come outside the fraction. See, the cursor is now outside the fraction. Now multiply by 100. Then press equals. Then you will get efficiency. It will show 4000 by 43. It is in now fractions. Press this button, standard to decimal. So standard to decimal, SD. Pressing that button, you will get 93.0232%. Okay, got it? So I hope, dear students, you understood this, how to do it in calculator. So meet you on next video. So guys, pause the video and then copy down. So give like, share and subscribe. So have a nice day. Take care. Meet you on next video, part 2 lectures. So bye bye. Take care.